Welcome to the Welcome to the fourth episode of Tiger Den. I'm Alex, and this is
Aundrea. This is the last episode of Tiger Den for the 2024-2025 year.
We've got some awesome segments lined up for you today. Starting us off, we have Juan and Dawn with introducing us to the Wheel of Misfortune.
Welcome to the Wheel of Misfortune, everybody. I'm your host, Juan.
I'm your host, Devon.
Our contestants are Harrison, Montreal.
Today is the contestants will spin the wheel of misfortune and land on a challenge. If the contestant does not complete the challenge, they will receive a punishment. But if they do complete the challenge, then Juan and I will get the punishment instead.
First one up is Harrison. You got pop quiz.
Nice, Montreal turn. Spin again. Half court shot.
Audience, we are now ready for the Wheel of Misfortune.
Hey, welcome to the Wheel of Misfortune. I'm your host, Devon, and this is my contestant, Harrison. Harrison, you got the quiz. You got 5 questions. You got to get 3 out of 5. If you get 3 out of 5, you get to pie me. If you get less than 3, I get to pie you.
All right.
And you have 20 seconds to answer each question.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Where was Martin Luther King Jr. born?
He was born in Alabama. Georgia. Georgia. All right.
What is the smallest unit of matter?
Unit of matter, atoms.
Okay. What was the first country to use paper currency?
Paper currency, Germany. Was it United Kingdom, England? Asia? No. Oh. Asia, you're cutting that out. China. No?
Your time went out.
All right, I didn't get that.
Oh.
Who was it?
It was China. You gotta bet your time went out already.
I was thinking of Asian countries.
How many time zones are there in America?
There's 5. 7? 6? Hey, that's 3!
What is the most spoken language in the world?
English?
No.
No?
No.
Chinese?
Yes. Oh my God, I'm getting tied.
4 out of 5!
You got 4, so that means you get the pie.
Let's go.
Everyone, I'm Mr. King. Harrison's not here, so I get the honor of pieing Devon. Are you ready, Devon?
Let's get a replay. Oh no! That's a pie in the face. Poor Devon, look at his face. Oh.
Alright, today's challenge is a half court, alright? You have 3 attempts to make a half court. If you do not make a half court, you get an ice bucket challenge. But if you do make 1 half court, you get to ice me instead. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Alright, your first attempt. Oh, he was close. Second attempt. Oh, just airballing these. Last and final attempt. You got this? Montreal. 2 air balls in a row. You know what that means, right?
Yeah. A few moments later.
What?
Slow-mo.
What?
That's all, folks. Thank you for watching Wheel of Misfortune!
Zooey Mama.
That looks cold.
Now we have Harrison ranking his top 5 artists.
And Sean joins us for a profile on the woman who keeps Norman High on its tracks.
Your host Harrison, and today I'm going to give you guys an artist rank. And my co-host right here,
Sean.
And
your first artist will be SZA.
SZA, my first artist. I gotta say, SZA's got some great music. I like how she's more like, she's got a great voice, very melodical. She's a great artist. I mean, I don't have any complaints with her. I'd give her a solid 9 out of 10.
Okay, for your second artist, we will go Drake.
My second artist is Drake. You know, Drake, he spits really good bars. 8 out of 10.
Okay. For your third artist, we have Frank Ocean.
My third artist, Frank Ocean. You know what? He's a great artist. He makes a lot of good music. I mean, my biggest complaint with Frank Ocean is we've been listening to the same songs for like 10 years. So that's my biggest complaint. So I'd give him a solid 9 out of 10.
Okay, for your fourth artist, we have Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator. He's a good artist. Not my favorite personally. He's definitely an acquired taste, and I haven't been acquired to that taste. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. I'd give him a 6 out of 10.
Okay, for your fifth artist, you have Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, you know, he made some great music in his time. Young Michael Jackson made some bangers. He was all right. I don't listen to much of his music, but I'd give him a 7 out of 10. All right, this has been my artist rankings. I'm your host, Harrison, and this is my co-host, Sean. I will see you guys next year.
Next year.
My name is Hallie Wright. I'm the principal of Norman High School. I first became a principal in 2002. Well, when you're a teacher, you know, your impact is really just within the classroom and with those kids. And as a principal, you know, your impact is much broader. And so that's really what drove me to be a principal, is so that I could have a greater impact on kids and on education. Probably my dad. He had the biggest impact on me. He really he pushed me to break through into some areas that weren't really typical for women. And he also really taught me that it's okay to fail, because there's a lot of learning. You don't have to have it all figured out. High school is just about trying new things, and that's what you're supposed to do in high school. You're supposed to try new things. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to experience lots of different classes. High school is the place where you are supposed to experience new things. And so don't wait till you get to college to decide to try mechanical engineering or higher level math or something. I would have to say it would be this year. We set a high bar for some of our school goals this year, and we exceeded all of our goals. And you know, you just never know sometimes how that's going to work out, right? You set a goal, and you put plans in place to achieve that goal, and you are constantly working for it, and you just really, you know, fingers crossed. But we were able to reach our goals, and so I'm really proud of the work that our teachers did. I'm proud of the work that our kids did, and so that's it.
Wow, I'd hate to have his Spotify Wrapped.
It's so nice to hear about Miss Wright.
Next up, we're going to look back at the 2024 and 2025 school year as a whole. Aundrea will join us from the student perspective.
And then Kat will show us okay, let me do that one more time. And then Kat will show us how you too can survive Mr. King's class.
For the
What was your best memory the whole school year?
I definitely had a lot of good memories this school year, but I think my favorite was when one of the principals was up on the roof in a lawn chair.
Oh my God,
and he was there the whole day. That was pretty good.
Who was your favorite teacher this whole year?
I think I liked all of my teachers except for Ryan King. But I think my favorite was probably Mr. Kern. He's my history teacher.
Everybody loves him.
Yeah, everyone loves Mr. Kern.
Something you didn't like about the school year?
The phone policy, I think, was definitely a little bit weird this year. And I think especially with what they're doing next year is just like not great, especially for the people with accommodations like myself. Like I need my phone to be able to make sure that my medical device is working correctly.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. So.
What was your best memory this whole school year?
I don't know. Probably meeting like you and Emily, because now you guys are my really good friends.
What was something you didn't like this whole school year?
Say the teachers.
Yeah.
Probably Spanish teacher, because he kind of hated me. I'm not gonna lie. I can say who?
Yeah.
Mr. Stone. He kind of hated me. I'm not gonna lie.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Mr. LaRose. He was awesome. I've never had a math teacher that good. All my other math teachers were terrible, and they also hated me.
What's your best memory the whole school year?
Going off campus.
I take my glasses off.
Yeah.
What's something you didn't like this school year?
All the vapors in the bathroom.
And the slow walkers. Who's your favorite teacher the whole year?
Mr. Kern. I love
everybody. Alyssa said that.
I love Mr. Kern so much.
Oh my
I have him twice this semester.
Everyone's saying Mr. Kern.
I love Mr. Kern with my whole heart.
Why?
Because he's just a silly guy.
What's your best memory this whole school year?
My best memory, probably seeing like all my friends, like here, like meeting all the old people that I used to like not really be friends with, but then becoming like best friends and meeting new people.
What was something you didn't like about this school year?
Honestly, the work and like walking in the hallways, it like irritated me. Yeah, it's just like way too much for me.
Who was your favorite teacher this whole year?
My favorite teacher had to be Miss Beasley. She's such a W. She lets me come into her class, and she's nice, and she's like fun.
Have you or a loved one taken media at Norman High School this past year? If so, you may be entitled to a free copy of my new book, Surviving Media, Norman High Edition, by me, Kat Neal. Here are some customer testimonies.
Before I read Kat's book, I mean, Mr. King, he didn't like me. He was dumb, stupid. I mean, and he's still all those things. But, I mean, the book helped. It helped me deal with it and cope with his stupidity and how to work with it and work around it. And I think it's good investment. Okay, if you're struggling in a class, specifically a dumb blow-off Media 3 class, I think you should consider reading her book, because I don't think it just applies to Mr. King. You could probably apply this in all aspects of your life.
This is one of many stories of success after reading my book. Some were in even more dire situations.
Before I read Kat's book, me and Mr. King were constantly at odds, fighting, arguing, and I was failing class. But then I read the book, and all of a sudden, I was Mr. King's best friend. I had perfect grades, and I was happier than ever before. Without Kat's book, I wouldn't know where I'd be.
After reading Kat's book, I really learned a lot, and I really am the problem. And I'm a much better teacher, and honestly, even person, because of Kat's book. I'm so appreciative for her. Maybe I can save my career at this point. I really am the problem.
If you have any problems with Mr. King, please email the address pasted below. Free copy 25 for your free digital copy. And media classes, stay safe.
Thank you, Kat, for the Media 3 Survival Guide.
Favorite memory of this year is probably this class and hanging out with all y'all.
We couldn't get out of here without giving the seniors a proper sign-off. So that's why I put together senior sign-off.
High school memory? It's probably color guard season, just as a collective. I loved color guard season. I loved meeting the people that I met. And I loved just doing it overall. I loved marching.
My biggest piece of advice is just to like try to get yourself involved in as much as you can. Like, don't overstress yourself, of course, but you'll be surprised how many connections you can make in just like being in clubs.
My advice for incoming freshmen is like, just lock in. Because if you don't lock in, you're gonna regret it later. That's all I really gotta say.
My favorite high school memory is probably meeting Dory in my 6th hour English class. She's one of my best friends.
My favorite high school memories were all the football games and being in the student section and just being there, being loud, and showing up.
My favorite teacher would be Mrs. Chandler and Mrs. Clark. I love y'all. I would say for incoming freshmen, stay true to yourself. Remember who you are, don't let people influence you, and just give high school your all. My advice would be definitely don't think that you're too cool for everything, because you're going to miss out on a lot of experiences thinking that you're just too old or too cool. Join all the clubs and don't just look at people and assume that they're not worthy of talking to, because you never know when somebody's going to be a super cool person.
My favorite teacher is probably Miss Ball, as throughout my junior year she helped me out a lot and she was like really positive. I love that. My advice for incoming freshmen is your friends are going to change a lot, and the people you're going to walk into high school with are probably not going to be there when you graduate, which is fine, but that's my advice. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove.
Miss Haga. She's like a really supportive teacher, and she's been amazing to all her students especially, and she's been like really good to me. She's always so helpful, and I'm like really grateful. My favorite high school memory definitely has to be probably when we beat North this year in football. Like, go us! I brag about it all the time to like the North kids I work with, so take that.
My advice for incoming freshmen is just be yourself. Like, truly don't be embarrassed to like dress up, have fun. You're only here for 4 years and everybody tells you it goes by super fast, but it truly does.
That was definitely one of my favorite segments I've done this year.
Well, that's it for Tiger Den 4 in our 2025 spring semester.
Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page at Norman High Tiger Den.
Make sure to like this video and leave a comment about the segments you like or would like to see in the future.
Have a great summer, and be sure to come back in the fall for more adventures.
From the Den!
Roll!